Hi, my name is Daniela. I am a student of International Trade in Sergio Gabriel University. Today, I want to talk about one of the most complex and traffic conflicts of our time, the ongoing crisis between Israel and Gaza. A conflict that has lasted for decades and yet continues to claim lives and divide the international community. The most recent escalations began when the tensions in Jerusalem reignite clashes between Israeli forces and Palestinian groups in Gaza. Rocket attacks, airstrikes, and ground operations have once again turned cities in battlefields, forcing thousands of civilians to flee their homes. The humanitarian situations in Gaza has worsened dramatically. Hospitals are overwhelmed, electricity is scarce, and access to clean water and basic supplies has become almost impossible. At the heart of the crisis lies a long and painful story. The conflict traces back to the mid 20th century when the state of Israel was established in 1948, leading to the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians. Since the since then, both peoples have claimed the same land, the same cities, and the same right to exist in peace and security. Over the years, efforts to achieve peace, including the Oslo Accords and other international negotiations, have failed to bring lasting solutions. Um, Deep mistrust, political divisions, and violent incidents have made it extremely difficult to build dialogue and understanding between both sides. Um, the last wave of violence has also revealed the involvement and regional and global actors. Countries like Iran, Egypt, and the United States have all played roles and either as supports, mediators, or critics trying to influence the directions of the conflict. While Washington continues to affirm Israel's right to defend itself, many other nations have called for an immediate ceasefire and greater protections for civilians in Gaza. Meanwhile, the public opinion around the world is divided. Massive protests have taken place in major cities, demanding justice and peace for Palestinians, while others empathize Israel's need for security against attacks from Hamas and other militant groups. Social media has amplified this voice, making the conflict not only a regional war but also a global debate about human rights, sovereignty, and morality. Um, what makes this crisis particularly painful is that ordinary people, children, families, and entire communities are the ones paying the highest price. This is all. Thank you for watching.